In the early 1100s, during the time of the Crusades, a group of warrior monks called the Knights Templar came into existence. Their main job was to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. They wore white robes with a red cross on them and were known for being brave, disciplined, and deeply faithful. But there was more to them than just their religious duties. They were also keepers of secrets, secrets that would be talked about for centuries. One of these secrets was their search for the Holy Grail, the cup that Jesus used at the Last Supper. People believed that the Templars had found clues about its location when they dug under the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. The Grail wasn't just an old cup. It was said to have incredible power, like giving eternal life or causing great destruction. In 1153, the Knights Templar were part of a major battle, the Siege of Ascalon. Ascalon was a coastal city in the Kingdom of Jerusalem, and it was a key stronghold for the Fatimid Caliphate of Egypt. If the Crusaders could take it, they would secure the southern part of their territory and open up an important trade route to the Mediterranean. The Templars, led by their leader Bernard de Tremblay, were given the job of leading the attack. The siege had been going on for months, and the Crusaders couldn't break through the city's strong walls. But the Templars had a plan, one that would push them to their limits. Late at night, a small group of Templars, including their best engineers and fighters, moved quietly toward the city's northern gate. They brought with them a huge battering ram made from strong wood and reinforced with iron. Their plan was risky. They would break through the gate and hold it long enough for the rest of the army to rush in. As the sun began to rise, the Templars started their attack. The battering ram hit the gate with a loud crash, shaking the walls. Arrows flew down from above, and the defenders poured boiling oil on the attackers, but the Templars didn't back down. Bernard de Tremblay was right there with them, his sword shining in the early morning light. After hours of fighting, the gate finally broke open. The Templars charged into the city, shouting as they ran through the streets. The Fatimid soldiers, surprised by the sudden attack, fought hard, but were soon overpowered. By the end of the day, Ascalon was under Crusader control, but the victory came with a heavy price. Bernard de Tremblay and many of his knights had died in the fight. Their bodies were buried in a small chapel inside the city. Their sacrifice helped keep the Crusader states safe for many years. The Siege of Ascalon made the Templars even more famous as fearless fighters and smart strategists, but it also added to the mystery surrounding them. Some people believed that the real reason for the siege wasn't just to take the city, but to find something hidden inside. Maybe a piece of the Holy Grail or a map showing where it was hidden. Whatever the truth, the Knights Templar kept their secrets close, even as they grew more powerful. And though their order would eventually disappear, their story would live on, inspiring tales of bravery, faith, and the endless search for something greater than themselves. Years after the Siege of Ascalon, rumors began to spread that the Templars had indeed found something during their time in the city. Some said it was a small, ancient cup, while others believed it was a scroll with strange writings. Whatever it was, the Templars guarded it closely, hiding it away in one of their many fortresses across Europe. As their power grew, so did the suspicion and jealousy of kings and church leaders. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, who owed the Templars a lot of money, turned against them. He had many of them arrested, tortured, and killed. The order was officially disbanded, and their treasures were said to be lost. But the legend of the Templars and their secrets never died. Even today, people wonder what they really found and where it might be hidden. Were they protectors of the Holy Grail, or was their treasure something else entirely? The truth may never be known, but the story of the Knights Templar continues to capture the imagination of people around the world.